Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this T20 between the Hyderabad Sunrisers and the Mumbai Indians. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Right? Simplifying a job. Why we need to simplify a job? Because this is helpful for selection. Scientifically,
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch. But with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they
we
can
don't
cause.
find breaking. Simple. This is how it is. People have to work with. That is happening.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, they should provide fantastic context. Opening ball coming up. We're about to get underway already. The crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
So, in this, what happens
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Birds on the side of ball and slightly fuller and have been put away.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh no, what a chance. He's going to race to the boundary. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. It'll force a mistake.
Because an organization, when it wants to function efficiently, they have to give it back. You want to learn a lot.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just to create that, you want to that into a model you have, your manager, so this is how you strategize your whole objectives. Then what you do, you try to go into models of implementation. So you try to complete your model, achieve your objectives, set your objectives, you don't do the next. Like that, the three model in your achievements are happening. This is where you are, so like the case where you are, evaluate that you are in line with your objectives. This is where you use your performance evaluation methods, your KPIs, your KRs. These are all that part of your methods. So you can start with these methods. Achieve right. What's a real difference between
New batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Key performance indicators, 9.
Key performance indicators and
KPIs, 9 and 10.
key result.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 9 off it. The Sunrisers, 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS batsman.
We can evaluate, we can calculate, but KRA is dependent. First KRA must
Straight drive, mid-off, cut that one off.
Answer B is the first is KRA. KRA refers to key result.
Just quick onto that in the infield.
Right. Now, why KRA is so if you want to improve or understand the performance level of right. So from an example, let's say for example. Now, from an example, which are the key areas where you want to really focus on? Your improvement is one area.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Right. Which are the areas you want?
performance appraisal.
Performance appraisal. Yeah. So these are the areas where you want an organization to
fast ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the fielder with that shot. 4 runs added in the over. Sunrise, 13 for nothing. Boomer from the Shujal Yadav.
So if you want to check that, you say, always measure the So you need a measure of so you can say that number of positions goes in X number of weeks. That's the quantifier we want. So you cannot say that performance is I cannot do it on a random basis. You quantify it. So quantify that you need measure of and that's what we do. Yeah, you're going to learn that in detail in our coming slides, which is in the performance management. We have that as a separate subject to them. Right. So in order to have a business that you most advanced, you need a high performance coach. So in a high performance coach,
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
create a high performance coaching system. Okay, often in your question paper you can see this as HPWS, which is nothing but high performance coaching system.
Perfect.
Can't find the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
So in order to build a high performance coaching system, as I said, focus.
Edge, but it drops safely.
The second is share information. Third is knowledge development.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Trying to eliminate the, the power that is allowed.
With a massive shout.
This is what we want to do. If you go to organization, often we say that, for example, we say that before. What is before? Before, this is which 90 people. What is before? Before is the highest grade.
Smacks that away through today. So far, no wickets that he can get the bench shown.
How will he reply?
This is where we say that eliminates the satisfying power differences.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
High performance coaches. Number 2 is sharing information. Though we have grown up into
Bang. Sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-on to mid-on, you can only watch as that ball sails into the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous.
even at work, we try to secure our own zone target.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Needs a dot ball.
Everybody's possible. This is how we think high performance coaches. Number 2 is sharing coaches. Though we have grown up into other than what we saw.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
We don't share our things. Even if it is a work, we will choose. It will not be done from back in our exam days, what we don't do. We close TV, but we don't share the issue. Still we do the same. Even if we
Bowling fielders look really confident.
Right? There should be information sharing. It has to be everybody should understand what that is. There's no harm. This is how we bring in a trust factor. We're trying to help each other. This is how we bring in high performance.
Over. Sunrise. 1 for nothing.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
How will the bowler respond?
It could be a couple if they hustle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Everyone's gone up. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Cuts that off well in the infield. 4 runs added in that over. The Sunrise, 5 for none. Wood from the VBS Laxman. David, right armour is coming into the attack from the VBS Laxman. Swept away with finds the field. Caught, gone. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving into a big, big score. Not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get set.
So what happens when he does this?
He's got their tail up.
That's a confident appeal. Two full should get what it deserved.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Which is job.
Through the field. Great shot. That's racing away.
He You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Have you ever wondered when you work in your organization, there are several designations which are
David, getting a wicket in that over really good. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Does very well. Quick to get across to this one.
So that you understand that each particular activity, what he does is having a maximum impact on the population. So this is how we have to make each job work. So the company which we are working in, they have kept the organization, the decisions granted. Due to which what is happening is, you would have your experience in the organization. There will be overlap of responsibility. Have you experienced this in the organization?
Yes, that's why organizations are like a bucket.
Right. So there will be overlap of responsibilities, due to which what happens is, so what task people will be having too many layers of activities, which is relaying the whole things. Right? Too many hierarchical layers with, that's all operation. My job is find the team, train, and develop projects. Make sure there's an efficient economy working. Divide the work into channel, just you have a manager, you have a team member, but you have to all that up goes to the roles and responsibilities. So in reason I have joined that, not just up to this.
Whacked away.
1 second.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. That was seen so early. Timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Why? Because you're silent.
Straight to the fielder.
It's an investment.
End of the over.
Right.
Very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've got busy working.
Also important to ensure that there is a higher productivity in the workers, because you need to have a space good enough to work efficiently.
Go for it.
So that's
Time
why
in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it will carry.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Very happy with the last shot.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. Bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Your associates is all key when it comes to your requirement and your
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It's definitely close.
So you are trying to evaluate your job in 3.
Now I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
Job context and job. So what is the example? School curriculum, knowledge, skills, abilities, everything that will define your job requirements. Again, physical environment, physical demands, and everything which will form part of your job. Clear? Any doubt?
Isn't these terms same as job description and specification?
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire.
Built on a job. After you perform your job analysis, then only you can prepare your job descriptions and your job specifications.
Onto the front foot. Certain shot should be full.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Nice sweep shot, finds the field and square leg.
industry is fine. Our chocolate industry could also be one of the options. Yeah. Yeah.
Then reserve the poll option on the Zoom chat. Sure.
And I don't know if nobody agrees with the group.
This is what I did. See, in a small group like this, you find the dynamics.
Massive outside edge.
You know the dynamics.
8 run cutting in that over. The Sunrise 68
So
for 1.
people will be to decide this is what happens. Right? So everybody has their own thoughts they want to put forward. So there is some ways if you want to bring in that, the shared information.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
So this is where you try to get along, talk to each other, and okay, let's get into this. Yeah, those are examples. Okay, I'll find a small things over here. Majority of you are from this industry.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Local company actually, but manufacturing is one of them.
You are from manufacturing. Anybody else from manufacturing?
Yeah, I'm also from manufacturing, garments manufacturing.
You are from that. So those
Doesn't beat the infield.
other than that, you will not have to touch the blood. So do you find the things now? What they did before and what is like? What are the things you observe right now?
Very specific to this.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We are going into generic ones. So the first area we were more into the generic. Now we are more industry specific and what is the difference? Your role is down. That role is having some down in line with your activity. So now we got the major responsibilities. Let's pause there. What are the scope of responsibilities? These are the areas which
Some adjustments to the field.
management. Right. What are the scopes going to come? So we say that compliance, legal compliance.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, got it into the gap, and all the way to the
Areas
hook.
of the scope which we have to
Pandya,
follow.
I don't
What are the
think, is
tools
too happy with their bowler at the moment.
to perform that feature manager's role effectively? What are the tools required?
Swept away but finds the field. Joe with a huge appeal.
He needs a job.
Oracle SSC. Oracle SSC is something they have.
That's the ERP, right? HRI.
HRI is Simca.
What else?
LMS.
LMS.
Edge, amazing delivery. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. 6 runs added
And
to that
company
over.
got to
The Sunrise
manufacturing.
74 for 1.
And company got to manufacturing. You will have any license?
Yeah. No, right, like, so the tools are equipment to that. So let's pause it. Okay, knowledge. What are the knowledge you should process?
No. Yes, updated labor law.
Labor. Yes, the law. What else?
Shot, land back, punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
That is the
Just sheer power off the back foot. No need to worry about running.
yeah, we got
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help you switch up your deliveries. Just keep them guessing.
I'm sorry.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Sorry, no.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is key.
What else?
Salary reviews of the manufacturing unit employees.
Got that away nicely.
Knowledge about industry standards, other industry practices, and
Yeah.
industry specific salary knowledge. Okay. Okay, let's keep it there. What are the skills he should have? Already.
Communication.
Good communication skills.
Interpersonal skills.
Interpersonal skills. So they can-
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
very good. Analysis. Leadership.
And 49. Quick single, maybe?
We can say team management.
And it
Gets that away.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Yeah, moment, seen good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep. It's serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Joe from the Sheffield Yadav. Right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Sheffield Yadav.
How will he reply?
Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. Got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Let's quick onto that in the infield.
I'm sorry for my hobby, but I have that space, so I can explain but you want the thought process. Do you find that is different from how we do in a traditional way?
Yes, it's good. Pretty much clear now. Yeah, very good exercise.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
We of course got into that in normal routine work, but we forget about the key elements which we are supposed to do.
Nearly gets the edge. Pandya, a great delivery there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
So, what are the, I'm going to take a final minute. So, what are the sources of getting this information? Like, we wanted to prepare a job information sheet. What are the sources we have? One is job income. Now, what do you mean by job income like this? A person who's performing the job.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go
Supervisors
through.
or managers, former job holders, job analysts, subject matter experts or SMEs, industry resources and professional organizations. These are the various sources through which you can prepare a job.
Drilled that one away.
Right?
It
So
just
there are
looks so
other
easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. Through the gap.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
This is a US-based Department of Labor website.
Last one helped the scoring rate make their intentions for this innings.
So if we say that we did foreign resources managers,
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman.
Going more defensive with this field choice now. Captain moving the field back here and trying to prevent the boundaries.
We said, ideologies of global, all this analytical skills, which is basically a map. Personality, integrity, self-control, leadership, dependability.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Time to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot. Power and precision in that shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
But obviously, just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edge, what a ball! Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge.
Yes.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting pressure on the batter. Yada, straight through. The batter was late on that one.
Well, they lose the second wicket, and it's a long way back to the pavilion. You can tell they're not happy with the way they got out.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Have to wait just a little bit longer facing the first ball. Right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav.
A few moves made in the field. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
No, I didn't, but now actually I would be curious to know more about it.
Markram taking guard. He's been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Also, you will get information about magnets. You will get information about bench. Plus,
Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Okay, thank you. Maybe I'll connect to the next session.
Sure. You can speak to Roman if you want. Maybe if you want to come into the tomorrow's class, you can give it that.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Edged, unplayable. End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 127 for 2. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled.
अरे करीब
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
ये दो ना
Last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A few moves made in the field.
Boundary last delivery. Is that a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Good pick up, big chance. Edge, what a ball. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Wow! Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Yada, the UPS Laxman. Jawa, the spinner coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That was seen so early. Timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Might look to go big again here.
Perfectly timed.
पकड़ पकड़ पकड़
Great shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Nicely settled at the crease now. Have to be very happy with that last shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Great shot through the gap.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
bowler knows how to give the ball the right twist. We'll see how they go. Doesn't beat the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Edged it.
पकड़ ले भाई, पकड़ ले यार.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, great shot.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The big one, 12 runs out of there. The Sunrisers, 170 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on. They've carried it forward to make a big total.
Wood, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman. Massive outside edge.
पकड़ ना, भाग जाएगा यार. पकड़, कोई है ही नहीं.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the field with a great shot. 5 runs added in the over. The Sunrisers, 175 for 2.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Boomer coming back into the attack. but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Unplayable. End of the over. 8 off it. Sunrisers only make 3 for 2. Last over of this innings, no point defending now. David back into the attack.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Mumbai has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
हेलो
हेलो
हाँ भाई क्या हाल चाल है
बस बढ़िया भाई बता
सब ठीक है क्या बोला नादिर
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
मैं तो पहली
That's a long way to walk out there just to
अच्छा
turn around and walk
पहले
straight
नहीं
back.
मिला है
They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
अच्छा
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have set a target of 195 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. Mumbai, 20 for 1. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Good shot, beauty.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
Cummins from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. A direct hit, and this could be gone. got to hurt. Misjudged that one. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Three added in that over. Mumbai are 42 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Smacks that away through the gap. 10 runs out of there. Mumbai 52 for 2.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. That's a confident appeal. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's what you... No need to move.
The bowler looks really confident. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Judes. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 64 for 2. Going with spin now. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right, and launched it. One for the textbook. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Ahmed, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. That's just flying off the head.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. See them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Swept away, but finds the field.
That's on the side of bowling slightly fuller. He's been put away. A good innings, that's 50. Simple rows of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They've got through the power play with a very good run rate. They can afford to work the ball with a little bit more risk now.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Mark Handy back on now. Good shot, a beauty. They've gone up here. Too good. That is huge.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. The Sunrisers with a massive shout.
Still honing in on their line.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a matchman. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that. How will the bowler respond? Keeshan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot and punches it away to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, the helicopter shot. Quite pull it off. Should get a single. Super catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
That's the third wicket down, not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling of disappointment.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. Swept away, but finds the field.
You can't fault bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. 6 runs added in the over. Mumbai are 165 for 3. Natarajan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot, straight going.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Natarajan will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the crowd.
That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Good pick up, big chance. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh my word, fast reflexes and grabs it, stunning catch. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward corner.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. 3 added in that over. Mumbai, 181 for 5.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Misses everything. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, single run out. That's out.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. David gone for not many.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes begging. I think that would have been out with a direct hit. The Sunrisers needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Cummins, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nice shot, straight to gully. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Well, they've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Looking like it's all over now. Just a one run needed and the field need to be in to stop the single.
That was a tremendous delivery. This through to the keeper. Not sure balls this over. But we never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
Team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.